Hello G, can you hear me? G, I cannot hear you. Hello? I cannot hear you. Hello? Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Just a second. Maybe volume. The volume is full, but your voice is not coming. Let me see if any problem. Okay. Hello? Can you hear me? I guess I can read your lips. You are saying that you can hear me, but I cannot hear you. No voice. Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay. Just one
Hello.
second. Sir will be back.
Yes. Sure.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello G. Hello. How are you?
Sorry, it got a little. Turn this side a little bit to the left.
That's okay.
In that way. Namaste. You had some questions you had told me or the WhatsApp. So I think while we wait for others to join.
Yes, actually, I waited a long time. Finally, got lucky to chat with you. How are you?
We are all doing
Wonderful. It's my honor to talk to you today online, though it's 3 o'clock over here in Germany.
Very sorry. Very sorry. We'll have to have a different time zones for different people, I guess. Hello. Hello. Hello.
The connection is fine. So I think this connection dropped.
3 a.m. Click on this side, sir. He's still there. Hello.
Amit Kashmir.
I think it's the one who joined this.
Amit, this is our man. He came here. No?
Oh,
Hold on. Hello. Is it 3 a.m. in Germany? Yeah, it is 3 a.m. Very sad. What we'll do is, we'll do this session, we'll segregate. We'll do India time,
separate.
US time,
Europe
time. We'll just do UK time, US time, India time. We'll do 3.
Yes, sir.
And see what.
Yes, sir. That is so sad. Someone else was joined.
They didn't show up here.
You're audible, sir. Yes, lost connection, I guess he's saying.
Oh, no, Mr. Naveed?
Yeah, he lost connection, it seems.
Okay.
Oh, so, but we should be able to hear him.
Amit? Hello?
I think he's just
Muted.
muted.
Dedicated to person, yeah.
Yes. Might come back again. He lost his connection.
I will chat with him separately.
Separately.
I think that might be issue. How come there's so much delay here? Did you see?
Yes, so this is streamed live to anyone who wants to visit.
So,
Okay.
we could view it later on, sir.
No, because I had kept the coffee teacup back. I was saying, "Ooh." Hmm. But it still says 5 viewers, so there are 5 people who are viewing.
Viewing,
Maybe it
yes.
is us also, this also maybe.
This
One?
is one, sir. There are, I think,
4
4
more.
more people who are viewing.
Okay, that gentleman who we first saw, then
Yes,
Amit,
Amit.
Mr. Naveed, and maybe two more.
Yes.
Hmm. Oh, wow. Came full screen. So now 4 viewers, so that I think you dropped off, I
No,
guess.
sir, I'm still here.
I think somebody
That
dropped
Naveed
off.
will join again. That person is. That person has come back. First who joined.
Oh, okay.
He will join shortly, I think.
Okay. Hello? 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 In 2017 technology is not enough, sir. You need to do much more. Intel, NetApp. Hello. See, 3
Yes.
viewers. They
Yes,
dropped.
sir.
Okay, I think one. Mr. Naveed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, sir, Amit here.
Oh, hi, Amit. How are you? Yeah, see, we have not been able to connect yet successfully with all the other participants. So I think since you and I we had spoken, I think you can, if you are going back to bed, you can go back to bed.
Yeah. He said hello.
Yeah, have you muted?
Okay, he has volume.
Hello?
Hello.
Huh.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm just following the conversation, sir. It was so nice of you when you gave me all the direction this Saturday. So I'm yet to follow.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to learn from others' questions. It's just being online and try to see that what I have.
Sure, sure. Yeah. Okay. You can mute and you can listen. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
One more person was joined, but
All these teething problems we will have.
yes,
So,
first time.
so at least one thing is definite is that we need to have different time zones.
Different time. Okay, sir.
I think 4 viewers have come.
Yes.
Hello, can you hear us? I know Amit can hear, but others? Hello, Swati.
Hello, sir.
Finally, we are able to connect. Can you see
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
We cannot see you though.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But that's okay. As long as you can hear, that is fine too.
Yeah.
See, what happened is, few of the viewers have joined, will have joined, but unfortunately, there is something or the other technical glitch that's happening. That either audio is not working or video is not working. So, but anyway, we have to get back to all of you guys with a better time zone, I guess. a few people who have called from Germany. It's 3 a.m. for them, so it is very hard for them to come to this call. But for people in India also, it might be too early. I don't know. So but anyway, thanks for joining. I know I have Amit here and I have Swati who joined. I think there were 6 more viewers are there. But if you can introduce yourselves who are there, that'll be great. Swati, now, like last time we tried connecting, but it didn't work. So my question, the reason we are doing this session is to find out from all of you as to how you are doing with the lessons in terms of hearing it out, practicing it out. Have you identified your pitch that we talked about in our video? So would you share some of your thoughts so far, how it is going? Swati?
Yeah. Okay. So I had shared with you on the call as well. A few months back, I had learned it. I was going to the classes. But from past 3-4 months, I've not been practicing it.
Okay.
Right. I had joined the classes for like 3-4 months. Right now, I'm not practicing it much.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now, have you started to see? Have you started to watch our sessions, and are you trying to practice those alankars and following that?
Not yet.
Okay.
Actually, I was waiting for this session.
Oh, okay.
to
Okay.
actually
Oh, wonderful. I mean, so what pitch were you singing when you were learning with your other teacher? No, what was the pitch you were learning?
The pitch that I was so in the class, there was no discussion like that with what pitch is there, and we just started singing the alankars and all of that. So I am not very sure about the pitch that I was singing on. I mean, this conversation never happened in my class.
Okay. All right. So what we can do in such instances is that I would say that you have a tanpura at home or some kind of a drone that you have.
I have harmonium.
Harmonium. Okay. So what I think we can do is if you can go to black 4 or black 5 and use that, which is a standard female pitch, which in our Western terms we say G sharp, G sharp, A, and use that as your pitch and start singing. I think that would be the first start. And I would also recommend if you can buy or even in aren't there the Android based applications? See, Swati, there are Android or Apple based software applications that gives you beautiful drone tanpura. So if you can just find them and download it. What we can do is maybe we can put, my suggestion is in this OctavesOnline, you just give a link as to where they can download that. So in that way they don't have to.
I've downloaded an app that Tanpura Droid is the app's name.
Very good. Great. So then what you do is you go to that tanpura, software, set it to G sharp to begin with, because I think normally most of the females pitch is G sharp. You set it to G sharp, and then you start your sapasa and then sing the Bhairav palta slowly, and then make it a habit to practice. And then what we can do is the idea of this session was to inform all our students to be there's a mechanism we want to introduce. We are trying. This is just in a beta mode. Is to see if we can collect for serious students their recordings of their practice that is sent to OctavesOnline, and then there will be a mechanism where we can review it and I can provide feedback as to how it is going, because we are only doing this because I'm unable to sign up all the students who are interested to learn music with me directly. So therefore, we came up with this idea of saying that you follow our lessons, because we're going in a very methodical manner. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and then we're introducing new ragas. So if the students are with us, then they can practice those paltas. Anything that I've taught them online, and if they can reproduce, sing it confidently, I will hear it. I will give feedback. So in that way, it's not something you're doing in the dark. There is somebody to oversee that. So that is the idea. And then the recording could be just a snapshot, just so that I know that you are in the right path. So that is what we wanted to advertise. We wanted to share with all of you. So that is what it is.
And
So
these video lectures are on Octaves on, like, where are these? Is there a channel on YouTube or something like that?
absolutely,
Octaves Online is the name of the channel.
Octave Online, Octaves Online. That is a channel.
All
That is a
right.
channel. So that is a channel that you can. And I want to come back, Mr. Moody.
जी
Sorry, very sorry.
Hello.
Very sorry. Wake up at 3 a.m.
No.
sir. 3 a.m. sir.
नो आई एम सॉरी कि वो मेरा नेटवर्क एक्चुअली चला गया था इस वजह से आई एम वेरी सॉरी अबाउट दैट
No, it's okay. It's okay. So while you're
Sir,
online,
जी 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 मैं आप जी आपका ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लूँगा आई एम वेरी ऑनर्ड टू टॉक टू यू ऑनलाइन मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है इतने बड़े आदमी से मैं बात कर रहा हूँ थैंक यू
we're all students of
सर मेरे कुछ एक दो सवाल हैं मैं पहले बिल्कुल आई विल टेक बहुत थोड़ा सा टाइम लूँगा बस जल्दी जल्दी बता देता हूँ मैं आपको मैं कपल ऑफ इयर्स आई एम प्लेइंग गिटार एंड आई सिंग मैं फीलिंग्स के साथ कर रहा था मैंने सोचा कि अब मैं प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ ABCDs की म्यूज़िक की तो मैंने आपके लेसन्स सारे तकरीबन काफ़ी देखे मैंने तो उसमें आपके स्टूडेंट से भी लास्ट वीक मेरी बात हुई तो उन्होंने बताया था कि हर एक का सा रे भी हो सकता है गा भी हो सकता है एवरीबडी हैज़ हिज ओन पेज तो मुझे सिर्फ अभी तक मेरे जहन में एक सवाल नहीं क्लियर हो रहा है वो ये है कि अगर मेरे फ़र्ज़ करें रे है या डी है या कोई भी है तो अब जैसे गिटार पे सी स्केल अगर कॉर्ड्स हैं सी में तो मेरी तो फिर आवाज़ उससे मैच नहीं होगी
It won't. What in the guitar, what you have to do is that other key, which is like a D.
जी
And I also give the advice. For singing Hindustani, don't bring in the guitar.
हाँ
सिर्फ
जी, जी।
तानपुरा ले, on the तानपुरा. And then
जी जी
now if you connect and vocal together, you will dust.
I see so if I start practicing with the tambura and if I get into it so that means if I understand you that I cannot sing with the guitar
I don't want you to sing with the guitar.
अच्छा ठीक है समझ गया
Because
समझ
who sings with the guitar is something like a number, Bollywood number, or not a ख्याल.
हाँ ओके सर देयर वाज अनदर रिक्वेस्ट कि आपके पास तो समय नहीं है लेकिन एनी स्टूडेंट और एनीबॉडी कैन गिव मी ऑनलाइन लेसन्स और एनी वे आई कैन गेट
You know what you will do, Mr. D?
जी
Start this like आप जो हमारा channel पर वो आपका put C sharp as your hearing your voice. I'm set
जी
C sharp.
जी बिल्कुल मैंने भी ये चेक किया आपके लेसन से मैंने एडवाइस लेके मैंने उसको आगे 3 नोट्स तक किया तो मेरा सी शार्प ही बन रहा है जी
Very good. So black one. You use black one. Use a term for a drone. Or if you have another, use that and I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your voice. Right? And then
राइट जी
recording. Then if it is not coming out right, then PRR mode. That will be your teacher.
I see. अच्छा दैट्स सो नाइस ऑफ यू सर तो ठीक है फिर मैं उसी से फिर आई विल फर्दर प्रैक्टिस इट ऑन एंड इफ आई गेट एनी एडवाइस इफ वांट टू गेट
Do you have a software of video?
जी आई हैव
Great. So then what I would like to hear from all of the is
जी जी
in that pitch. It is female. I will generalize here or there, but I would generalize if it is B, B sharp. If it is female, take G sharp on A. Then
right.
listen to pulse and send the recordings to us.
Very good, sir. I will do that. I
And
will
that
do that.
kind of immediately gives me an idea as I'm singing. We are following the paltas. Paltas is fine to begin with.
I will do that certainly. बिल्कुल exactly. That's the same way you explained in your video also.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sir. तो सर, if I understand you correctly now, something is clear in my mind कि ये जो हम सुर का जो एक्सरसाइज करते हैं, ये अपनी सुर पहचानने के लिए करते हैं, और इससे गिटार या उसके कोई ताल्लुक नहीं होता. So one should know how to in his mind कि वो सा क्या है, रे क्या है, so he should be able to recognize and change his sur.
Correct. Exactly. Absolutely.
Okay.
Once you fit your clearly, then you can along very
I
easily.
see. Very clear, sir. Very clear, sir.
Thank
Thank you. So nice of you, sir. I'm really honored. I'm really happy to talk with you. And thank you. So nice of you. I feel.
We will meet in your time zone. We will not meet
Okay, sir.
3 o'clock in the morning.
It's 3 o'clock right now in the morning, and I waited all the time to talk to you.
So nice. It only shows your dedication. We are very honored. So we will talk to you in a time zone which is better for UK. And then we will,
Yes, sir.
we will,
So nice of you, sir. Thank you very much. I wish you and all your students a very good day, and so nice of you. Thank you very much.
thank you.
Okay. Bye, sir.
Bye. So Swati, you were saying something. So as I said, you can record with your, with the tanpura, set it up to G sharp, and then you please send the recordings to us.
Okay, sure, sir.
Yeah. And
Yeah, sure.
yeah, wonderful. So wonderful. Is there anybody else? Amit, we have spoken to Amit. Amit, you same thing that I've been telling to others. You please, set up as C sharp as your pitch, C or C sharp. Those doesn't farak nahi padta. फिर भी you practice those paltas. I want to hear those paltas in slowly, different speeds, and then let us see how it is happening.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay.
So there is also one thing in the app. So once that pitch is set, right, then there's a speed. There's another option which says speed. What is that?
That speed is basically the tempo of the tanpura. See, the tanpura can say pa sa sa sa, or mi sa sa sa, or ma sa sa sa. Now the interval between the strumming of the tanpura is what it is. Suppose if I start playing like this very fast, then it will be very fast. If I'm a little slow, then it'll be a little slow. So the tempo of the tanpura, you set it to something little middle. You don't want to be too fast. You don't want it to be too slow.
Okay.
When you record and send it to me, I will be able to hear the drone also. And if I feel it is too slow, I will tell you. If it is too fast, also I'll tell you. Basically, you should be able to hear it audibly. It should be very audible to your ears.
Okay.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Wonderful. So, what do we? Any other questions you have, Swati?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, great. You can always send messages to Octaves Online. I will get all of those messages. So then I'll be able to respond. I may not be able to immediately respond, but I will definitely respond to all of you.
And where should we send these recordings?
Yeah, we will send it by email. What Santosh will do is he will. Why don't you say, Santosh?
Thanks, Raji. So we'll send out an email with instructions on how to send the recording shortly, about an hour from now, and you can just follow those instructions. And we'll pass it on to sir and get the feedback and send it back to you.
Okay.
All right. So I think with that, we don't have other people
5 people watching, but they're not connecting.
They're not connecting. They're just, that's okay. Maybe they're unable to.
Or they just want to hear.
Hear what others have to ask. Yeah. So in essence, what we are saying, students, is that here in Octaves Online, we are trying a new experiment to be able to connect with all of you in some form or shape, so that we kind of guide your practice basically. See, if you look at any online learning, it's usually one way. There is something there on the online, and then people just see it and then they practice it. We're just taking that. We're trying. Watch my words. We're trying to take it to the next step to see if we can get the feedback, provide the feedback on the practice that you guys do with some. So that is the only new thing we want to do in Octaves Online. So please make sure that the recordings are not too long. If it is, I want a snapshot. If you're practicing for 15-20 minutes, I would want 1 or 2 paltas to be sung, recorded, that you're very comfortable with. So in that way, I will be able to see your level of confidence, your shruti, your laya, everything else. I mean, we can quickly find it. And I can give you the feedback as to where, where it is right or where it is not right. That way, I'll improve. Yeah. So with that, I will.
There were some questions on the YouTube channel. People had commented.
Okay. Before. Okay.
I could ask those questions.
Yeah.
So we can just.
Yeah. Please, you.
Because this will be available as recording also. We can.
Okay. You please shoot.
One question was: is there any particular reason to start the lessons with Rag Bhairav, or any Kalyan is also okay?
Very good question. See, to start with, you can start with any raga. There's nothing hard and fast that you have to. But our elders, our generations say, people have always said the primordial tune, which is Rag Bhairav, which is an early morning rag, is a rag to be practiced. And it is very much true even in our South Indian classical music. They start with Rag Maya Malava Gaula, which is same as Bhairav. So beyond that, I do not want to hook up any answers. I do not have. It is a traditional thing, and I have experienced that Bhairav gives you so much of positive energy in you in the morning when you practice. There's no other rag that when I practice early in the morning, that brings that kind of mood other than Rag Bhairav. I will write it and give it to you guys, and you will feel the same when you reach certain level. Early morning, sun is about to come up, dawn is happening. Rag Bhairav is the rag that you practice. Now, the question says, can I practice with Yaman or Kalyan Thaat? Absolutely. And if you're practicing in the evening, you will realize that that is the best. So since in Hindustani, we have a lot of dependency on the time of the day with the frequencies that affect us. Therefore, morning is when you practice. Usually, Bhairav might have been subscribed. I'm just guessing. But any rag can be done.
Do we follow any particular gharana in these classes?
Okay, that's another great question. See, normally in the earlier days, it used to be a kind of rigid rule that somebody belongs to a particular gharana and they have to sing only in that particular way, choose that particular rag or that particular bandish, that particular tal as well. But over the course of the years, I have seen it changed completely. That is because primarily access to so many other music that's out there, concerts that happen. People like something, an aspect from Patiala Gharana, their Sargam Tans, or there could be a very methodical development of raga from Indore Gharana, or very beautiful bandishes from Agra Gharana, XYZ. So there is no hard and fast rule that today anybody has to adhere to a particular gharana and only stick to that gharana. Even the staunch legends who are there today, who represent their gharanas, also have experimented with other gharanas and have inculcated into their repertoire. So now coming to my here, because I'm the one who is doing it here, I started to learn under a guru who was from Kirana Gharana. Advanced a little bit in my life of music. I came under Dr. N. Rajam, and she is from Banaras Gharana. So essentially, you can say we are Kirana plus Banaras, but that is not true. Why? Because my own Guru Mata, Dr. N. Rajam, plays a violin. I would want to say it's Rajam's Gharana because she has incorporated several Gharanas aesthetics into her violin. So you cannot pinpoint and say this is a particular Gharana or so on and so forth. So a short answer to this is we do not affiliate ourselves to any Gharana. By my virtue of listening to several Gharanas, I have tried or I'm trying to incorporate several aspects from various Gharanas. So people have heard me sing in concerts, have asked me, are you from Patiala Gharana? Some people have come and asked me, are you from Indore? Or, so that only tells me that the different people hear different aspects of my music and say, you must be from that Gharana. So no, we do not have a particular Gharana that we follow.
Last question is, any tips for practice? How many hours should one practice as a student?
Yeah, okay. See, now this is a very tricky question. The answer is depends. And as a person myself, I don't like the
I couldn't listen to the question.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I couldn't listen to the question.
A little longer, please.
The question was, as a student, how many hours of practice should I do? Are there any tips for the practice, for practicing at home?
Okay.
So that's a very good question. Now, again, the answer is depends is what I said. So suppose you're a very advanced student, I would say you have to practice 4 hours a day, right? 6 hours a day is not enough, right? But that is not practical also. So I'm assuming all of us who are like somewhere in the beginning or in the middle of the road, if you're a beginner, I would recommend at least 20 minutes a day, every day, 20 to 30 minutes every day, repeating the paltas over and over and over. Just gets your voice cultured and gets the shruti in line. So 20 minutes every day would be highly recommended. If it is not every day, at least minimum 3 to 4 days a week is needed. Or else, there are, having said this, there are people who don't practice at all. I have students who don't practice at all, but then when they come to class and they sing, it looks as if they have practiced. So, it varies, but I think everybody needs practice. So I would say, if you're a beginner, a year into music, then you should incorporate a practice schedule of about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, at least thrice a week, minimum. And then you record it. The key thing in practicing is, now that we have mechanisms to record and replay and all that, you have to record your practice and you have to listen to it. And you may not like it, you may not like your voice, you may not like your own music, but nevertheless, if you don't like your own music, who else will like it? So you have to listen to your own recording, and then that is your teacher right away. You will hear it, and then you'll say, oh my God, my ray is not correct. Oh, that is so nice. That's how you will develop. So you have to at least minimum practice for 20 to 30 minutes twice a week. And if you're going to a class, then that class will be considered as a practice. So it'll be 4 days anyway. Okay. So that is what we have. We have answered, addressed all the questions. Yeah. So you keep listening. We'll be releasing newer videos, newer ragas, and then you'll realize time will just fly. And then we'll have a huge amount of recordings for you guys to practice. So please.
More people have there now.
Yeah, that's this one.
Okay.
So there is one question from Sanjay Latmar. Yes, when I go to practice with Tampura app, how to calculate tempo if I don't have tabla?
Oh, okay. I think Swati's question was also related to that, I guess. See, we have noticed that some of these softwares that we talk about bring in Tanpura as well as tabla. And then the tabla is one of the parameters for tabla is the tempo. For now, till I introduce tabla in our online sessions, I do not want any one of you to worry about rhythm right now. the focus must be on the paltas are already set to a particular beat. Like all of the paltas that I've done are 16-beat dance or 8-beat, so on and so forth. So you don't have to calculate the beats. You don't have to do anything. You just turn off the tabla. You only need the drone, the tanpura, and as Swati was asking earlier, there is also a button to change the speed of the tanpura. I said keep that to middle. That's about it. There's no tabla at this stage.
Sir, my voice is thin in lower notes. What can I do?
Your voice is thin.
Thin in lower notes.
Lower notes. Okay. See,
This is Somnath. Somnath.
Somnath. See, Somnath. What happens is, I don't know. I do not know how many years you have been practicing. I do not have any backdrop of your music journey. But if you are a novice, I would say that you have to give it a lot of time. You have to practice for a lot of years to enhance the voice quality. And it is a never-ending thing. Okay, I mean, if you have noticed, people in Indian classical music, at least, get better and better as they age. So this is one area where you want to get old. I joke with my students. Jokes apart, there is something called mandra sadhana we do. Take a note at a time and go down to the lower octaves. But to do that, one has to be very clear as to what the real pitch is. I'm very leery about just advising this because people may do that and then the real pitch may be incorrect. Let's assume, if you have found your real pitch, then in that pitch mandra sthai is where you have to go and start practicing swara by swara by swara. So then what happens is there will be the vazan, we call it, the weight of your voice slowly starts to increase. And again, this is a long drawn process. This is not like it happens in a week or month. But you have to give. I have my own students who couldn't sing lower pa. Today they sing the lower ma. Right? So I'm just chuckling here because one of my Santosh, my student, is also founder of OctavesOnline. About a month ago, we hit the lower pa, and now he's hitting lower ma as well. So it takes so much of effort and practice and methodical way. So identifying the right pitch and then going swara by swara low is the right way that will enhance your voice. Okay. So if there are other viewers who cannot come online, if you have any questions or thoughts, please put it on the thing. We have some more time, I guess, right?
9 people are watching.
No, what is the time now?
Time is 8, exactly.
Oh, okay. I think past the hour. So let people attend to their daily chores. So our commitment to all of you is, since online, it's overwhelming to me as well because we are getting calls from all over the globe, which is a great thing. But then to do these kind of sessions, we have to ensure that the time zones are also kept in mind. Like Mr. Naveed from Frankfurt, it's 3 a.m. So it was very hard for anybody to get up 3 in the morning. So our commitment is, if these sessions are useful, what we can do is at least some periodicity. We will set it up for US and UK and India, Asia Pacific time. So that way we can be truly global, right? APAC, UK, US, and then we will do the same sessions and be able to, and we'll post the questions so others can get the answers as well. Okay, so with that, we'll terminate our session today. Thanks for all of you who have joined us. And sorry, we had some initial hiccup in terms of getting the channel running. Hopefully, whenever we do this, we will have a better chance of starting soon on time. Thank you very much. Namaste, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Take leave.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.